Wow, some of you guys are really upset with me. Some of you guys are pretty mad at Skybottom, and some of you guys are not going to be able to see this video because you guys already unsubscribed. What I said about Star Wars and DEI, how it's a cancer to Star Wars, really got under some people's skin. Now, to make things clear, I don't like to go back on what I said and cover things up. It's not because people unsubscribed and I'm just, I need to fix this. A lot of people just didn't understand what I was trying to say. And I apologize if I didn't make myself clear. Okay, I don't really apologize either, but I apologize if I didn't make myself clear, but I still stand on what I say. But to clear things up, having a diverse cast in Star Wars and on the production team, that is not the core problem. The core problem is the reason why we have these actors and we have these writers that don't really care about Star Wars. It's because the corporate is trying to check off a checkbox. They're trying to meet all these criterias. The reason why we have bad writing and flat acting and just a production that just doesn't care about the lore and the canon of Star Wars is because they're hiring people based off their skin color, based off their sexual background, just because they want to work in an environment with people surrounded like them. I heard it in an interview. I think it was this all-girl video game company, and she says she likes to hire black women or people like her because she feels safe around them. So she's going to hire a black girl to write the video game or to be a part of the production team. Not because she has skill, not because she loves video games, not because she's talented in that area, but only because it's someone that looks like that person. So they're trying to create this environment of people alike minds, alike skin color, alike sexual orientation. That's the reason why some of these people are being hired. In episode 1, Mace Windu was black. Nobody batted an eye, because guess what? Mace Windu is a good actor. And when he was on camera, he respected his role. He respected Star Wars. He was a Jedi. His acting was superb. When Queen Amidala was in episode 1, 2, and 3, nobody was caring. Why is there a female in charge? Like, who is this girl that thinks she's in charge? Nobody cared about that because she respected her role. She did what she was supposed to do. Princess Leia, nobody cared that she was the head of the rebellion. Nobody cared that she was leading the rebel fleet to victory. Nobody cared because Princess Leia did her job. She was doing what she was supposed to do. So now in modern Star Wars, we have this diverse cast of people. Yeah, that's fine. But how many of those people actually love Star Wars? How many of those people are actually talented at their job? How many of those people grew up watching Star Wars? Probably a very small percentage. And that's the problem with modern Star Wars. It's because of the DEI and how they have to have these people represented in the show just to make the shareholders happy, just to make the investors happy. That's when we get the bad writing. That's when we get the flat acting. It's not because of they're actually black, but it is because they're black because they need black actors in these shows. It's not because that person's gay. It's because they need gay actors in the show. So guess what? They're trying to find this narrow group of people that fit all these check boxes, hire them, throw them in the show, and that's how we get these shows that are just corny, poorly written, bad acting, plot holes, stories that don't make sense, lore-breaking canon, going over things that George Lucas created. That's the problem. Modern Star Wars doesn't suck because there's black actors, because there's people with different sexual orientations. It's because they're finding anybody that meets these requirements and throwing them in there. They're giving their best friend a job. They're giving someone that they know that's gay a job, Like who's that Jedi, the bald green Jedi that's in the Acolyte? Isn't that the director's wife? The only reason why she's in there because that's the director's wife. And now she's a Star Wars character. Now she's a part of the Star Wars universe. That's the problem. When you're using DEI to just prove a point. You're not hiring black actors or people with different sexual orientations that are actually talented or good. DEI wouldn't be a problem if the people that you chose of color actually cared about Star Wars. It wouldn't be a problem if the people that you chose knew how to act. It wouldn't be a problem. DEI would be totally fine if you guys found passionate writers. DEI wouldn't be a problem if you guys found people who really genuinely love Star Wars, who respect George Lucas. Look, honestly, I know I shouldn't care, but I do care because, I mean, it's Star Wars. Like, how can we accept Star Wars becoming something that isn't for us anymore? Truly, Star Wars is not for the fans. Star Wars now, modern Star Wars, are for the people who never even seen Star Wars, who are in their ages of maybe 20 to 35, who never seen Star Wars, who are progressive and liberal. And if you showed them Star Wars now, most likely they'll like it. That's who Star Wars is for. It's not for the people who grew up with the original trilogy, because modern Star Wars thinks old Star Wars is toxic. Modern Star Wars thinks us OG fans are toxic. Modern Star Wars thinks it's too white. So guess what? They're rearranging Star Wars to please to the people that are living in today's time. Now, until you guys start hiring people of color, of different sexual orientations, who actually cared about the property, it wouldn't be a problem. No one is caring that there's black actors or gay actors in Star Wars. It's because you're hiring these people just because they're black, because they're gay, and they don't care about Star Wars. That's what's ruining Star Wars. To all my subscribers that are still here, I appreciate you. I respect you. You guys are the real ones. To everybody that unsubscribed, hey, it was a part of the process. The people that unsubscribed shouldn't be here. They're the ones that aren't here for me. They're the ones that are here for what's behind me. But at the end of the day, I want you guys here for me. I want you guys to hear what I have to say and understand and respect what I have to say. Because guess what? What if Sky Bottom just burned to the ground? Does that mean I don't have a channel anymore? What happens if something happened and I couldn't buy figures anymore? I couldn't build anymore? Does that mean Sky Bottom is dead? No, I'm Sky Bottom.